Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Aussie Planner Cash Dreams. I'm Tammy, and I'd love to thank all my subby friends, mind the squeak, Nova's playing with the toys, all my subby friends that are always there to support me and have followed my journey for a long time. This is a video to put a warning out to all my lady friends. So if you're a female, please pay attention. Sorry, you know, I'm an emotional person, and so at the start of this year, I went into 2025 thinking it was going to be an awesome year. This is my year, great year. I had money, I had all of that. Till the start of this year, I believed in the world that there's good people. And that all changed yesterday afternoon. I went to work yesterday, and then on the way home I had to go and get my mum her birthday present. And there's a fruit shop near my work, and they are really cheap with their fruit and veggies. Oh, excuse me. And I love to stop there to get like lettuce and other stuff for my ducks and carrots and all of that because they're really cheap. Like, for instance, I got some kiwi fruit because my daughter loves kiwi fruit for 19 cents a kiwi fruit. So it's cheap. It's good quality, but it's cheap. So I went into Woolworths because there's a little Woolies. It's just a small little shopping complex. It has a Woolies, a bakery, like a doctor's, newsagents, fruit shop. Pretty much that's it. I went into Woolworths. Now I have, my bag is like an over-the-shoulder one. So like you put it over your head. It's like I think they're called crossbody bags. I always carry it on me because I'm well aware that, pardon the French, but there's assholes out there that are stealing people's bags and stuff. And I went into Woolworths, grabbed all the stuff I needed from Woolworths, and then I go to the fruit shop. Now, because I always buy big whole cabbages because all the outside leaves I give to all my ducks and the chooks, and then I keep the round middle part for us. It's always cheaper if you can get it from a fruit shop to buy a whole cabbage than it is little halves and so forth. I went into the big bin to pick up my cabbage and my bag was in my way, so I put my bag up in the trolley compartment, you know, where your kids sit, the little part. I put my bag there, and then like as I got all my fruit, I got mangoes and bananas and kiwi fruit, as I said, and I got some bok choy and all this other stuff, carrots, and I sat it all on top of my bag. Now I paid for all my groceries, and then I headed back out to the car. Now my car was parked like 2 spots from the entrance to Woolworths and like the fruit shop. It was right where everybody is. This is a very, very full car park. A lot of people at this little shopping complex kind of thing. Now, when I got out to the car, I just had this, like, a strange feeling. I always get, I don't know, call it intuition, I don't know what it is, but throughout my entire life, and I don't know if it's because of the amount of trauma that I went through as a child, that I get this icky feeling that something's not right. Now, I just went about my business, put my trolley at the boot, I opened my boot up and started putting my groceries out of the main big compartment of the shopping trolley into the boot. I didn't take enough shopping bags with me, so I grabbed another one out of the boot and put all my fruit and veg that was sitting on top of my handbag, I put into that shopping bag. I literally grabbed the shopping bag, and I was like, so my bag was one side of me still in the top part of the trolley, and the boot was on the right hand side of me, and I literally lifted that bag off my bag and moved my arm to the boot, and my bag was gone. This Indian asshole grabbed my bag and took off. I started screaming, someone help, someone help. This is where my trust and compassion for people, not everyone, but majority of people now, has gone. I was screaming for someone to help. I was saying, like, I was even yelling at him, going, just drop my phone and keys, just drop my phone and keys. Not thinking about all the cash in my purse, my identification, my driver's license, and all of that stuff. No, none of that. I just thought, I need my phone and my keys, because my phone, everybody has all the apps on their phone. You have your banking apps, you have everything. Now, mine is fingerprint to unlock my phone. So if you don't have my fingerprint, well, of course, it's going to lock. But I went, if he's got my keys, then he has my house keys. He knows where I live. Now, I'm a bigger person, and I have really bad knees because I was bashed up by a kid at school. But that's a different story. But ever since then, my knees are really bad, so I can't run. But I bloody walked fast, and as I'm walking through all the cars, and he was walking through all the cars, holding my bag in the air, I was screaming for people to help, and nobody helped. So I was following him. My car was still open. There was groceries still in my trolley. And it was just the fact that this one guy, he would have been around my age, so around 50, I reckon. He heard me, and he came looking for this bloke with me. We kept following him. He went up and across the road. This is a really busy road. I stopped cars to get in front of him. I just kept going, and I was screaming at him. And the other bloke was yelling. And we could see him off in the distance, and he held my bag up in the air, and he then threw it to the ground. I could see that he still had something in his hand. I gathered it was my purse. So we finally got up to where my bag was. The poor guy that was helping me, he was so sweet. He was having an asthma attack because he was actually heading into the chemist to get a new asthma puffer. I was so out of breath that I was hyperventilating. But I was still screaming at this guy to just drop my purse, just leave my stuff, take the cash and leave my stuff. Of course he didn't, and he just had this horrible look on his face, and I didn't sleep last night because all I can see is his face, the scum's face. So I grabbed my phone and I called the police. And where this happened is a matter of probably 3 minutes from a police station. They were out searching for him. There was 4 cop cars looking for him. In the meantime, they had found another couple of Indians. They stopped them. That weren't them, but they busted them for another crime. So yay me, I stopped another crime happening. the guy that was helping me, another guy in a little car stopped and saw what was going on. So those two blokes jumped in their little car and took off up the road trying to find him. They found him, but he ducked through a walkway into a big housing estate behind these timber wall things, and they couldn't find him after that. Now, where he walked, it is a common path for people to walk. Lots of people walk along their path, this area, with their dogs and everything to exercise. But either side of the path is big bush. So the cops came to my car, and there was a couple of lovely ladies. They'd put all my groceries into my boot for me and put the trolley away by the time I'd got back to the car. But, so, the police came. They asked me to go to the police station. I had to go to the police station and do a police report. And then I had to do what's called a photo board. So I was video live in the interview room. And I had to look at a board with 12 different Indian men on it that were all criminals, hoping that I could identify one of them as the bloke, and I couldn't. It wasn't any of them. Because 2 hours before it happened to me, it happened to an elderly lady at the same place. Now, this place is safe. Even the cop lady said these were the first two incidences that have happened at this little shopping centre. They haven't had to be at this shopping centre in years for anything. But 2 incidences. Now, the lady that it happened to before me, the bloke, they found him from the description she gave, but because he had nothing on him that belonged to her, they can't legally hold him. So they let him go. So they think he's finished there, and because he had to dump everything, he come back for another victim, and they said he would have been standing behind me, pretending that he was with the car beside me and waited for me to take all the stuff out before he grabbed it. So this video is a warning to everybody out there listening. Don't leave your bag in your trolley. That was what my hubby said to me. You've learnt your lesson now. And I don't. I'm not someone that does. It was purely, I think I've done that maybe 2 or 3 times. I always have a crossover bag because of that reason. Sorry, I'm really tired. I didn't sleep last night. All I can see in my eyes is his face. So I went, and after that I left the police station. So I finished work at 3 and I left the police station just after 7 o'clock. I then stopped where this big walkway is and everything, where he would have walked along, hoping that I could find it, because the police lady said he would have taken my bank cards out of my wallet and he would have taken the cash. Now, I worked out there was about $350 still sitting in my wallet, and I was so proud of myself because I still had my $100 fortnightly spending money in there. And I never, like, we get paid next Wednesday, and I never at this stage have any of my money left. He could have got a lot more. Like, my mum's birthday money was in there, so when I told my mum, she was happy to just wait until we get paid before I buy her a present. But yeah, so he could have got a lot more money because I had just done I'd put fuel in my car. So that was $80 he didn't get. I'd then just spent $120 in the grocery shop, so he didn't get that. And then I spent another $30 in the fruit shop. So in reality, he didn't get that $230, but he got the rest. And it's not the cash that I hate the feeling of, and it's a horrible feeling. Like, I cancelled all my cards straight away, but it's that icky feeling to know that someone out there now has my driver's license, my Medicare card. He got my Costco card, so I gotta go replace that. But like, it had my Woolies rewards card in there. Had a picture of my daughter that I've had in there since she was in grade 3. It was just my favourite photo, and it always went with me. But it was also my pretty peach budgeting wallet that I'd got, and I loved it. And that's what sucks. It's that horrible feeling that... Nova, stop. It's that horrible feeling that someone has my identity. So this morning, of course, after I finish this video, I'm off to the transport department to get a new license. They apparently should be able to issue me a new license number, so the other one is not being used. Same for Medicare, but it's just all that. And I don't wish a lot of harm on people, but I can promise you, I hope karma runs him over. I hope this scum gets what he deserves, because these scum of the earth assholes do not belong on this planet. And I know, like, the biggest thing is it could have been a lot worse. If you live in Queensland, you'd know what I'm talking about. A lady at a shopping centre that I have shopped at, she was a grandmother and she had a granddaughter with her, and someone stabbed her. She died, but someone stabbed her to take her bag. Now, and that's something my mum pointed out, that it could have been a lot worse. Not only could he have kept my car keys and my phone, but he could have hurt me to take my bag. So you have to look on that side of it. And I know there's worse things in the world. I don't look at all the fires in Los Angeles, but I just wanted to put a warning out there to everybody. Please don't leave your bags sitting anywhere. Not nappy bags, handbags, anything that's important. Hold on to it and be very vigilant of who is standing around you when you are in a shopping centre car park, because you never know who it is or what they could do. So anyway, until I can afford to buy, I've already messaged Sarah at Pretty Peach Budgeting and said, when your sales are on next, can you let me know so I can buy a new wallet? It'll be a complete different colour, but I don't want the cream. I'll be going a different colour. My handbag is already in the garbage bin. I emptied it out and threw the bag away because I don't want any reminder. So I've got one of my old purses, and I'll just show you what I've done. So I've just made up a heap of new little wallet tags. And I had to raid my challenges to get cash. So, yeah, I've just done little bookmark, like little wallet things for now until I do get my new wallet from Sarah. But it's got, I think they're pretty cute, actually. These are going to be my new wallet envelopes. So, like, drinky time. I love my whatever one. I think this is really cool. I can't wait to turn it into an envelope. But it's got like my superheroes on it. Just as whatever. So yeah, I had to restock. I had a rough idea what was left in there. My budget is going to be completely out for this month because I won't know exactly what I have bought because all my receipts, of course, were in my purse. So there's me takeaway, my animals, fuel for the car. So I've done them all up. I knew what categories I had in my wallet. But that's going to be it until I do get my new purse. I'm not in a hurry to get it. This might actually work out really well anyway. So I just wanted to do a quick update. I'm okay. That's the main thing. I have got to drive home and I'll go get a new license and stuff. But yeah, please, 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 everyone out there, don't leave your bag lying around. Wherever you go, just don't leave it. When you sit down to eat, don't put your handbag on the table. Put it in your lap, hold on to it. They are really, really quick. It was gone like that. That's how quick he did it. I literally went to grab my bag with my left hand and he scooped it before I grabbed it and was gone. And the biggest thing that really pisses me off is the fact that there would have been a couple of hundred people in that car park and not one person rang the police when I was screaming. I was screaming, someone help me. Not one person rang the police. And even the police lady and the guy said, why didn't men try and stop him? He was walking at a fast pace, but no one tried to stop him. And nobody rang the police until I did. I was the first person to ring the police. So that's why my empathy and stuff for people, it dropped a notch. Because nobody in that car park could have given a damn to call the police for me. Anyway, I'm going to go. As I always say, be kind. And I've learned a very valuable lesson, and let's hope that something changes, because to be honest, I feel like I haven't just ran over one Chinaman or a truck of Chinaman. I feel like I've hit the whole country of China, because my bad luck just keeps on rolling on. So some good luck would be great. Anyway, I'm going to go. I need to head off to the transport department, and I will catch you all later on. Be kind. Bye.